Another star on my display, calling out from far away, calling out from far away. No one's been here before me now. I'll find a way, don't matter how. Through the dark and endless night, past the points of fading light. Every world that catches my eye makes me want to touch the sky. And I know that I was made for this. Every system holds another gift. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. Shots are blank and sensors clear. All these wonders drawing near. Let them say it can't be done, while I'm chasing distant suns. In my ship I feel alive, as these cosmic waves I ride. Every scan reveals the way to places where I'll make my way. We are all explorers at heart, born to push the boundaries of art. Time to rise, time to fly, beyond what meets the eye. Beyond. Every horizon calls my name. Nothing left to hold me back again. Out here where the stars are bright and new, there's always one more frontier to break through. Break through. I hear the call of distance, and I know I found my place. Oh, found my place.
Now, welcome in. Just getting started. Think everything appears to be working. My second live stream on YouTube, at least in a long time. Don't know how long I'm going to be streaming this, but this tonight. Usually stream on Twitch, but here I am. Right now, I'm going to jump the carrier. Not nearly far enough. And plot a course to where the carrier is going and do some exo-biology en route to the next carrier waypoint. No particular destination in mind. Just work. Copy that name first. But then I'll do some exobiology or looking around on the way. The next carrier waypoint. Hopefully we'll have 7 or 8 systems or more. I can do more. We'll see how it goes. That may be too few. I can always change to economy mode to lower the jump range, so it'll have a lot more systems to check. But we'll do that first, and we'll see what we got. First, I need to check the system we're in. If there's anything here. I'll quickly show where I am in the galaxy. You can see, if you play the game or anything, you can see over here is where the bubble is. We're not that far. 44,000 or so light years from the bubble right now. Going to be moving further away though. I'm trying to get into this little denser area of stars. I just left a little nebula back over here. Excuse me. There was a ton of black holes. In fact, should I either have a video? It was my last live stream. It is about me finding black holes, a bunch of little ones. 3 of them in one system. That was pretty unique for me. What was I gonna do? Oh, I already did it. Let's get into Super Cruise, check this system, see if there's anything here. Yeah, I see things like that nebula right in front of me. I like go, wonder what's over there. And if it's not too far, I'll actually just something bright and shiny and go look for it or go see what's there.
Frame shift drive charging.
I want my chair changed heights on me or something. Seems weird. It's like 2 in the morning here my time, so I probably will only stream about an hour or so. Oh, I don't want to do a hyperspace jump. I want to go to Super Cruise.
Frame shift drive charging. 4.
My carrier's name is Cat's Purr, RB Cat's Purr. This ship is called Curious Cat. Almost all my ships, as you can see from my profile picture and other things, most of the things I do are named after some cat or something. Hey, we have 8 bodies here. Anybody been here and done the work for us? Nope. Virgin territory. Let's see what we have here. Nothing spectacular. No, a little high metal content world, so I don't expect to find anything really. Why it is, as soon as I start streaming, either my nose will start running or I will start coughing. I cough all the time anyway because I have chronic bronchitis. It translates into COPD. For, those of you who want to know. So I'm always coughing a little bit. Especially when I talk. And I talk a lot when I stream. Even if there's someone chatting with me, I will narrate what I do. I got in a habit of doing that because I upload all of my streams from Twitch to YouTube, and I kind of narrate what I'm doing and why, so it might sound a little repetitive if you've watched me before, but I will kind of give hints about the game or describe what I'm doing, and because not like someone's watching a VOD of gameplay. It's not like you can interact with me, so I'll usually will say what I'm doing and why. There was no life in this system.
Frame shift drive.
Stars of class M. And you'll see me looking around because I have the game screen in front of me. Chat and stuff is over on my left. And streaming software OBS and a third-party tool called Elite Observatory is on my right. And Elite Observatory is an excellent tool if you do exo-biology or anything. It reads the journal file from the game.
Completing system scan, standby.
System scan.
And it takes a good guess at, once you scan a system,
Fuel scooping.
it'll take a good guess at what life you can expect to find on each planet, if any. That's not wrong very often. In fact,
Fuel scooping complete.
last night was the first time I've ever seen it wrong. It wasn't a normal planet. It was a planet with no atmosphere. And the only kind of life forms you find on planets with no atmosphere are kind of like the outer horizons, life forms, brain trees and things like that. We honk here. Oh, that reminds me. There's nothing here. I'm going to crank the background music up a little bit. If that's too loud, y'all let me know. it should mute when I'm talking. But there have been times when I will drift away from the microphone and the music will come up and make it hard to hear me. All the music I play is all created by AI.
Jumping to next system.
And it's
Marvelous.
game exploration based. Even a couple of songs and stuff have my commander name in them. I didn't create them. I mean, I created the songs using Rift Fusion, and a prompt, but I did not dictate the
Completing system scan for cartography.
lyrics at all. 19 bodies here. 18 with the star. Okay, 2 stars.
Complete.
Now, move away from the star a little bit to make the star smaller in the sky so it doesn't hide any planets behind it. When that happens, you have to move the ship. So, kind of annoying. Oh, we got some high metal contents here. That's good.
Body A5.
Oh, look at that.
Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with life.
Unlikely to have stratum tectonica, but sulfur dioxide with one biological is almost always bacteria or stratum tectonica. It's probably got bacteria. We'll go check it out anyway just to see. Stratum tectonica is the highest paying, I think it's the highest paying thing in the game.
Body A4. Sulfur dioxide
Same exact thing
atmospheric
again.
landable with life.
Lead
Landable
Observatory
with
is telling me it's possible it could be stratum tectonica, but it's unlikely. Now, if there's 2 biological signals in a sulfur dioxide, the odds are very good that there's stratum tectonica. Not upset me at all. Not that I don't need money, but you know, I tend not to go down for just the low-paying common life forms unless I simply have not found anything and don't want to go back to the ship to the carrier empty-handed, you know.
Body B2.
Normally when I'm doing this, if I'm actually trying to make money and stuff,
Landable with atmosphere. Body B3.
I'll make,
Non-atmospheric landable with
on
life.
average, about $300 million in a 3-hour stream. That's highly variable though. Sometimes I make way more, sometimes I make less. But on average, you know. You can make $1 billion doing exo-biology 2 or 3 days, depending on how much time you spend on it during each day. And some luck.
Body B1.
And these are all $1 million
Landable with life.
bacteria, so I'm not even going to worry about
Landable
those.
with atmosphere.
Only the high metal content bodies
Body
that are
B4.
going to have anything
Non-atmospheric
worthwhile.
Landable with life. Landable with atmosphere.
We got 1 or 2 of them left.
Body A2.
Oh, luck.
Sulfur
Okay.
dioxide atmospheric landable. Landable
We
with
have
atmosphere.
B3 and B4 that we... No, that's not right. Okay. 2 we want is A4 and A5. Probably bacteria. I might go down just for one of the bacteria because I haven't I haven't found anything yet. Of course, I just got started, so A4. Our surface scanner up and ready. And when I get over here, I'll go ahead and switch to full screen. Pudge, big old nose off there. I got some good pictures and video. The black holes, though, quite scenic. Even though they weren't large, but they had some good gravitational lensing effects. If you've never seen one, they're real cool. And there's many black holes much closer than, you know, Sagittarius A, so you don't have to go to the core, the galactic core, to see a black hole. Hey Rodney, welcome in. I'm good. I haven't been to bed yet. It's 2 o'clock in the morning here. I saw you join the Discord and I gave you a voice chat role and I said sup to you. What's up? Glad you got that sorted.
Changes
5 p.m. there, yeah. That's almost the time I woke up. Actually, I woke up about 2:30 p.m. Morning, or this afternoon. Yesterday afternoon, you know what I mean. I don't think there's going to be. There could be stratum tectonica here, but it's most likely the bacteria. But if it's the bacteria, I'll go. Excuse me. What I'll do is I'll ignore it on this planet, but on the next planet here in the system, it's the same thing. It's either bacteria or stratum tectonica. And I'll go down on it just to get one of them. Be any worries. Not that I really want it or anything. You know, I didn't check if I'm the first in the system. It should be where I'm located. Yeah, okay. So I'll get the discovery bonus or whatever I get, and that's a 5 times multiplier. So Cerebus bacteria is like 1.6 million, I think. Times, you multiply it times 5. That's why I was hoping in stratum tectonica, because that's almost 20 million credits base value, so it's 95 million, you know, with the discovery bonus. Yeah, you're allowed everywhere. Talking about in Discord, you'd be able to. Well, you already were in the general. I can chat with you on Discord if you want. I had to put my headset and stuff on. I did switch to ultra low latency, so the stream and everything should be more responsive time-wise. It should not be as long a delay between y'all hearing what I say and the chat. Now you should be fine. Because I gave you the voice chat role, so you should be able to go into any of the voice chat rooms. Good. I'm glad it works. Paid good money for that. Just kidding. No worries. And if you have any cool pictures, post them in the Pics for Stream, and I'll put them in my slideshow. And check out the other pages. I've got a lot of pictures and a couple of videos and things. This is bacteria, so we'll go check out A5 and see if it's also bacteria. And like I said, even if it is the bacteria, we'll go down and get it just for the heck of it. Something to do. Bought a Mandalay? Good deal. I'm in my Mandalay tonight. I love my Mandalay. You can't really see it, but there it is. I just have to get some engineering done for it. The carrier has jumped. Not here, it's jumped ahead of me. I'm on my way to where the carrier is jumping to. Man, you just made him money. You bought a new wireless headset. Does it work? I can put your Discord audio on the stream. If you want to. So much work to do on it. I assume you mean your mandolay, not the hair. Hopefully not your headset. Find the daylit side of this thing. You know, on the mandolay, yeah. I'll tell you, you get the FSD engineered, and your jump range will really jump up there. You get you a SCO FSD. The sun. Is this place that dark here? There is. That must be the sun. Okay. Let us see what's here. Yeah, I had a cough there. Let's not run into the planet yet. Quite ready to do that. Perfect. That's a perfect size for you. Just some engineering for increased jump range and something like Mass Manager or something. You'd be good to go. That's still not, and that's still not too bad. I mean, it's certainly usable. Oh, I did. This isn't gonna work. I dropped out of Super Cruise because I'm an idiot. Yeah, you won't have any trouble getting 50 light years. I mean, just get, probably by the time you get grade 3, even, you should probably be alright. And if you're just going to use it for something like exploration, then you can get lightweight components instead of, you know, you want a good FSD, and I'd get an AFMU if you don't have one yet. Didn't need any real huge, you know, heavy duty distributors and stuff, but you'll see. You'll like it. You really will.
Surface scan by 50%.
Las nebulosas danzan en mi vista. Mundos extraños donde la esperanza persiste. Mi alma navega por la inmensidad.
This one has bacteria also.
Cada planeta que toco con mis pies dejo una huella de lo que somos, de lo que es. You said I'd lose myself out here alone.
As soon as I get down, I won't necessarily say landed, but once I get down, I'll put my headset on and chat with you in Discord if you want. The terrain we're dealing with here.
Engaged.
That'll work. Let's see what we get.
gravity fails and the engines die, I think of your voice beneath the alien sky. Every world I've
That's me. Yeah.
is a lighting that can't be set back.
Well, you might want to. You'll hear me over the stream and over Discord.
Take breaks, it's the
Oh, I don't. I'm just playing the game, man. Grab this bacteria here and go to the next. You want me to put you on the stream? No.
coming home with stories you won't believe.
No. Well, you're hearing me over Discord quicker than you're hearing me over the stream.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, plus you seem to find me on YouTube a lot easier than on Twitch. Yeah. We'll get this first one. Again, this type of bacteria doesn't pay a whole lot. It's not the cheapest bacteria, though. It's football.
Bacterium Cerberus confirmed present. Base value 1.69 million. Minimum sample distance 500 meters.
There's my
First
Mandalay.
partial sample collected.
I like green. A lot of my ships are green color. I'm at the Croman. Right. Yeah, yeah. I really, when I was first picking out this color, I saw a blue, a metallic blue, that I thought it was really
Minimum
nice.
distance reached.
But, you
You've
know,
traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
like candy apple red on card. Yeah. I've never had a candy apple red colored car. My brother had a
Second partial
57
sample
Chevy
collected.
that was candy apple red. Yeah, well, it's 1957. It was a convertible. It was a nice car. He kept it in really good shape. That was last century, though. I mean, when I was a kid, you know, is when he had it. He was my older brother. Over here.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
My first real car that I had was a '64 Comet, Ford Comet Caliente. Just one M and no E. Oh. Fairlane? Fairlane, yeah. After that, after my brother wrecked my that car, I got a I don't remember what year it was. It was a LTD. Can't remember what year it was. I think it was like a 72 or something. I could be wrong with that though. And my brother tried to push a parked semi with my Ford Comet. Mine had a, I think the dash came to like a spike curve thing right in the middle between the passenger and, you know, right where the console is. It had like a spike portion to it. It was a good car. I mean, it was bigger than the Comet I had, but I just used the Comet pretty much to drive to college.
Cannot comply. Cannot comply. Landing gear detected. Cannot comply. Frame shift drive charging.
Yeah. You know, if anybody comes in to the stream, though, they're not going to hear you, so I'm just going to be rambling on. They're not going to know what we're talking about.
Breaking transmission, lost in position, like it's behind me, no one can feel. Too far from home, too far.
Thanks, man.
You don't have to do it now. Do whenever you're free or want to do it. What am I doing?
Too far from home, too far from home, too far from home. Watching it burn.
Doing. Oh yes.
Here we go.
G'day, Cardi.
Alright. See the volume meter move. You should be on stream now.
We had lots of problems setting up Discord. I just set up a new email address.
Yeah. You finally get the telephone verification, I gather?
Yeah. It's just I had to, as I said, set up the email because it realised or remembered my old email.
Right.
And it didn't want me to use that, and I couldn't remember the old password for that.
Makes sense. Alright. I'm gonna say something here, so now I gotta tell voice attack something.
Yep.
I'm just waiting for it to wake up. Next system en route.
Making it so.
Here we go. And wait, I don't have to go try to figure out what next system in there I'm going to be traveling to is.
Frame shift drive charging.
Do you have like a push to talk to your, what do you call it, the AI or whatever?
No, it's listening all the time.
Ah.
That's not a good thing. I mean, it is sometimes, but
He's in a way.
there was sometimes it mishears what I say, or I'll say something inadvertently. But I was like nose down, literally about 10 feet above the ground, looking at some fungoidia, and I mumbled something, and voice attack thought I said something about increasing the thrust to engines, and it slammed me forward straight into the ground at full thrust.
stars through my window.
System scan complete.
Okay, there's nothing here. It's 4 stars.
This far.
It tells me the system scan is complete, and it.
Frame shift drive charging.
Time to leave.
I don't really expect to find a whole lot out here, exobiology wise, but you never know what other things you stumble across. You know?
Four suggestions.
You should have ridden along. You could have looked at all those black holes.
Yeah, yesterday I seen that.
Those are the smallest black holes I've ever seen, though. They were tiny.
They're micro black holes.
I don't think you really have a black hole from a star that's only 4 solar masses in size.
I don't think I've ever heard them other, except them being huge. I think I photoed one though, that was quite small, but not that small.
Notice the count here. I thought it was 12. Oh, this is going to be not too good. All icy bodies, so be nothing good.
The boundaries we're breaking. That's exactly why I'm here.
Okay, so got
Body 3 is
20 million.
Argon atmospheric landable with life. Landable with
You need money?
atmosphere.
No. I appreciate the offer. Because I'm sort of, I had to.
You're not the only person that says I want to do it myself, you know, and I fully understand that. But some people, you know, it takes a long time for some people to get $5-6 billion so they can get their fleet carrier.
Yeah, that's massive amount.
Well, it used to be considered massive, but it's not really anymore. And once you start doing some exobiology and stuff, you'll find that you make money pretty fast,
Yeah.
depending
A lot
on
of them
where you
used
are.
to use. Sorry,
Now go ahead.
they used to do a lot of mining
Right,
System scan complete.
to make their money.
right. Well, it paid good at the time.
Frame shift drive charging.
What no one else has found. I'll be the first.
Is anybody else watching this stream? I don't have all my commands yet to like automatically show my Discord and stuff, but if anyone wants to join my Discord, just pop up in the chat and I'll post a link to it. The more the merrier. My Discord is very, very slow. I mean, I'm pretty much the only one that posts in it. What do we have here?
The black beyond the stars.
System scan complete.
Yeah, like because I had to like set up Elite Dangerous again because I went from you
But I push through into the night.
I mean that's distracting when I can hear myself speak.
Turn it down. I told you might want to turn the stream down a little bit.
Okay, let me have a look at that.
No, I meant your web, yeah, the player for the stream, you know, on YouTube.
Leaving
Just turn
system.
the volume down a
Oh,
little
yes.
bit.
Maximum velocity.
Probably turn that off, I think.
Scanning
I saw you
for
come
information.
online.
Oh, in game, you mean?
Yeah,
System scan complete.
nothing here. There's where I was at, where all those little stars are at.
Disengaged.
All type O stars where the black holes were.
Yeah. I watched your stream on that one. It's just like for your long streams, I can't really do it. It's just there's so much other stuff.
Oh, you're talking about just the short 20-second video or so of the
No,
black hole.
no. It was. Wasn't it like an hour or something? It was an hour.
Oh yeah. There was a stream.
2-hour one.
Yeah. Well, I
2 hours is about max.
I streamed one day. On one day, I streamed like 9 hours. You know, sometime on Kick, sometime on Twitch, sometime on YouTube, and I put all 3 of the videos up. I don't know why, but it is what it is.
It might bring in more
Scanner activated.
subs or
I don't.
followers.
Yeah, I don't get anything on YouTube for that. So hey, if anyone's watching, feel free to like and subscribe. Maybe someday I can be monetized on this platform.
Yeah, it'd be handy if you could make something. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I make on a 3-hour stream on Twitch. I make usually around. It depends. If I actually get a subscription, that's like $2 or something, or $2.50. But I usually make anywhere from 30 to 50 cents off of the ad revenue off of a 3-hour stream or so. My carrier here yet?
Per person?
No, for the stream, entire stream.
Oh my goodness, 3 cents. It's not even a
No,
dollar.
not 3 cents. It's about 30 cents. But it's about 10 cents an hour.
Awesome.
And on Twitch, you have to make a minimum of $50 before they pay you anything. So I go like 6 months before I get a payment from them. I've had 2 payments, I think, maybe 3 payments from Twitch in 4 years. I haven't been an affiliate for 4 years, but I don't do it for the money, obviously. I was telling somebody, I said, I don't want to become rich off of streaming or make a lot of money, because I live off, Social Security here in the States, off my and my military retirement. If I start getting a bunch of income from some other place, then that would do nothing except screw up my Social Security or tax issues, some crap,
I reckon that's a bit of a scam. Like, it depends on how much you're making. But like, if you're making within a certain threshold, something's decent.
You can take a job while you're on Social Security, but if you make over a certain amount, then that causes problems.
Yeah. But I think that the threshold is too low. Perhaps.
It probably is,
Depends on how much.
considering how much I get on Social Security. It's not that much. I mean,
because I think in America, I'm not sure about your social security. I know a lot of minimum wage get just terribly low salary wages. Like in Australia, it's a much more.
It depends on what part of the country you're in. Some states, there's a federally mandated minimum wage amount, but there can be a state mandated one though that can be considerably higher. Just like ask California, some places are like $15 an hour and stuff. But I tell you, as soon as that happens, 2 things happen. First of all, your employer has to eat that difference. And in some cases that can be really high. And the other thing is that, if there's a lot of people working for minimum wage in an area and all of a sudden their income doubles or triples, the prices they pay for things is going to go up also.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is the profit margin that they're after. I understand that in certain industries, they're not getting much of a profit margin to begin with. But like if they were to do it, all of a sudden, yes, that's going to cause problems. But maybe they rolled it out over a 10-year period, 5-10-year period, something like that.
That's right.
They, adjusted. But like say big multinationals,
right? I'm talking
say Amazon or
but
Costco or whatever.
Yeah, but the small companies, the mom and pop operations and things, that have a paper thin margin because of competition and stuff. They may only have 10 employees or maybe more. It depends, but they can't really afford to pay them more. But
some of that is like red tape and all sorts of taxes and so forth that would have to be adjusted
Yeah, but you know, basic jobs though that are paid minimum wage are not really meant to be long-term jobs. I mean, I know when I was growing up, they were starter jobs. You know, when you first starting out doing something, you'd work for minimum wage until you found a real job. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that, but like in, excuse me, just a sec. I hate to cough.
Well, I do that all the time. And you'll probably hear me cough, but I'll mute the microphone out of habit. I'll mute the microphone on the stream when I get ready to cough, but I'll probably forget to mute the one on Discord, so you get to hear me hacking.
Oh, that's
Okay, let me see where I am and see if I want to make the carrier jump again, or am I just going to leave it parked here and work the neighborhood for a while?
okay.
I really would like a little denser stars, though. Am I above these stars? B. Yeah, let's go down a little bit.
Why would they combat build a mandala? Oh,
Because reasons, that's it.
yeah, I know, but like I'm searching for a Mandalay build. What do I actually put in exploration? That's my hope.
I've seen people fight Thargoids in Mandalays. Like, why? Just because, you know. I'm like, and they go,
Make anything possible.
It's a good combat ship. I'm like, you know, you're a good pilot.
Yeah, you'd have to be.
Let me go ahead and set the carrier up to jump to this next location, and I will head towards that location. I didn't even need to stop at the carrier for this. I have to move some tritium over after the next jump, maybe. Ready now?
No. Nothing's wrong. I was flicking through my tabs, and I was looking for the video. I just wanted the exploration build, then like, nope, it doesn't speak. Okay, go away.
Huh?
Yeah, it's one of those people that doesn't speak English, but they
Oh.
upload the video and,
Understand. 7 jumps to the next waypoint. Oh. Direction. I don't care where I go. I just want to go someplace where there's a few stars around, fairly close together, that I can
look at, check out.
You know, and maybe, you know, I might switch to a smaller ship or something like my Cobra Mark, 5 or something, or my Sidewinder or something. That's why I want the the stars to be relatively close together. Then again, I might not. You know, I mean, I usually use my Mandalay, but I do occasionally. I'll switch up to a different ship just to be different. I even did some exo-biology in my Corvette one time.
Yeah, it's good to do that though. It breaks up sometimes the monotony of the same this sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's good to do it until you try to land something like that.
Especially in a Corvette.
Photography updated.
Or it's nothing here. You'll find your Mandalay handles heat way better than most of your other ships.
Oh, that's cool. Sometimes it annoys me, and I was trying to set up fire groups, and like I kind of messed up, and I blew both of my heat thinking it was what do you call it, the horn.
What?
The horn, what do you call it, the D-scan? Was it D-scan?
Oh yeah, the honker. You know, the discovery scanner. Okay. Yeah.
It's like, what? What's going on?
Now.
Oh.
When others turn away, you press on through. Every mile
Oh, well, at least we have 8 bodies here. I like systems that are 8 to 15 in size, because big systems usually don't have crap. And it takes so long to scan for return on investment time-wise. Takes no time at all to scan, you know, 8 or 15 or even 20 bodies. I'm not the fastest scanner. And we have some high metal content. Jameson's Shinrada.
Yeah. Like I tried to get in yesterday, and it wouldn't let me. Like I got, there's a system right next to it called LFT
Body 1.
926,
Mapping criteria.
and it looks like it's maybe 10 light years. And it was saying, because I had a jump range of about 29, and it wouldn't let me in.
Well,
I don't have to feel for
Body
it.
3. Carbon dioxide atmospheric
oh,
level
what do we have
flush.
here?
Would I be locked
May
out?
host a new personal codex entry.
Uh,
Compatible with atmosphere.
are you, are you elite? Are you ranked
But I got
elite?
in there before with you,
Well,
and I wasn't elite.
well, you've got to be elite to get the permit for it.
Oh, maybe that's why could have said system locked out due to rank or whatever. Like I spent like an hour trying to flying around trying to get into it, and it just said I didn't have the fuel range. And I should be able to do at least 20.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably why.
Where did you end up?
Lead exploration or something.
If you're elite in exploration, you
Not
should.
now.
Oh.
And I had to start a new account,
Okay.
so that's all messed up for me now.
The first to see it all. The message that you send us back lights a fire.
System discovery complete. First
Okay, we
body to
have
map is 1.
one planet with 6 biological signals. The observatory is telling me that it could be Aliota, Bacteria, Cactoidea, Concha, Fungoidea, Osseous, Stratum, Palus, Rubus, and Tussock. That's 1, 2. 7, 8, 9. So 3 of those things are going to drop off the list. Let's see. We want 3 alpha.
Is it weird? Sorry, bad habit of talking to myself.
That's okay. I talk to myself all the time when I'm streaming.
At least you get a good conversation, eh? Worked out who the engineers are again.
You want FSDs?
Yeah, well, I've got. Yeah, I think.
Farseer?
Yeah, I think it's Farseer, but I'm trying to remember. Oh my god.
Farseer is a Deciot.
Deciat. Ah, yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Deciot A6, I think.
Yeah, I have to start wearing glasses.
Have you opened her up?
Yeah, I'm open now. I can see it there.
Are you in open?
Yes.
I don't go to engineers or big places in open. Because my squadron commander is a well-known ganker type person.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that last time.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, lovely.
And if you ever watch other ganker streams, you can see, you know, like Tony Curtis stuff goes, oh, we'll go check this engineer here or there, or
Go
you know.
here. The people trying to like get ahead. Well, I suppose some of them not. There'll be probably a large number of players now that have already upgraded. Maybe they're just upgrading their tank ship or whatever.
Oh, well, there's always new people coming in, you know. Also,
I don't like. For me, I don't understand why that would piss off a lot of new players. Like ganking newbies.
Yeah.
Is usually there. I could understand ganking somebody that's that's
Well,
playing
you know,
for a while.
FDev made a big mistake there for a while. They had part of the newbie area where newbies are spawning at, accessible to the rest of us. You know, so the Yankers were like going, let's go seal clubbing.
I just don't. For me, I just don't see. Like, there's no. For me, like if I was playing, doing that type of stuff,
Well,
looking for a challenge or a reasonable challenge or whatever.
well, no, that's. I can't speak for others about that. All I can say is that it's part of the game, and if you're carrying a lot of high value items and you don't want to get killed in open, then play in solo or private group until you can get rid of that material.
Yeah.
You know,
Like even that, like I can understand. Like you feel reasonable about how much they wanted to take, like 10% or whatever.
I ain't talking about pirates. I'm talking about people that just want to. They just come out and kill you.
Yeah. Because I know there's some that are like that, but then there's others that.
There's others
I see the
that
stream.
there's others that role play, you know, as pirates and stuff, and that's fun. That's if you're cool with them, they'll be cool with you. You know, you just laugh and go, okay, here I'm gonna drop the cargo, and they'll say, have a nice day, and we won't bother you for another 24 hours or something, you know, and you go, all good. See, what's up?
Solar.
Highest value item here is cat. Look for it. That's should be easy to find. It's not very predominant, so let's see if we can get that first because it pays good.
Charting paths untamed, where no one dared to aim. Through storms of stardust bright into the night. Racing past the astral tides, where
Yeah, we're gonna go see.
resides. Will the stars remember your name when eternity's fade? Will they speak of your flame? Signals pierce the void, new worlds to be employed. Your scanners paint the way through cosmic spray. Ancient systems shine, cross boundaries divine. Each pulse a new frontier as you draw near. Breaking through the endless mind.
You should be okay.
Mystery becomes. Will the
Okay.
stars remember your name?
I don't usually have Discord enabled.
Okay.
They speak of your
I don't have that many people. I don't have any friends, you know.
Well, like me now, like the last 10 years, trying to like get. You'd have to go to like I don't know, Slam or somewhere maybe. Do you have men's? What do you call them? Men's sheds in America?
I'm not sure what you mean by that. We have bars and strip clubs.
Nah, it's just where guys go and like build shit. Get
Ah.
together.
Yeah, I'm sure there are some places like that.
I know they do in the UK and Australia. I haven't done this in a long time. What? Oh, I didn't put auto launch. Shit. This shield is pretty crap.
Oh. That's it. That is like Cactorian.
Your legacy burns bright through endless
Oh,
night.
man.
Like
Let me get the cat.
in the dark, your lasting mark.
Only 300 meters? Hell yeah. I can get all the Cactoria right here first. Then I'll come back and get the... First.
systems
Kind of a pretty
unknown.
planet in its own right.
Guide my path. Stars are vast, never last. Beyond fear, persevere.
Or a red
Chart the way,
dwarf, whatever it is.
day by day. Guide me true, past
Oh, how do I do
systems
this?
new.
What are you talking about?
Cactoida
Change.
folianta confirmed
Oh, where'd it
present.
go? Oh,
Base
no, no, it's
value 3.67 million. Minimum sample
didn't put a
distance
D
300
scan.
meters. First partial sample collected.
Don't most ships come with a discovery scanner?
Maybe they do.
Do you not have it in a fire
maybe I
group?
didn't. Yeah, that's probably what it is. They might heat sinks
Scanners
out.
beam. First to see,
Over to the right panel and see if you
pioneer,
free scanners.
far and near.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
Meters matter.
By my will, guide me true, past systems new.
Then you'll figure that out pretty rapidly.
Oh yes.
Right. Guide me true, past systems new. Endless sight into
Filter for folks.
charting depths, breaking boundaries, taking steps through all boundaries, no regrets. Past all
Yeah, yesterday I
what comes
pressed the tab on the SCO drive. Thought, oh shit! It freaked me out, eh? I couldn't work out how to stop it.
I know mine toggles, and I'm so used to just
Yeah.
pressing the boost one time, for regular boosting, and not holding it just to boost. So it took me forever to remember to to toggle off the drive. I missed my stop many times before I was one stream. I'm going, here I am circling my destination at 2000 C. Don't know why it's not slowing down. 'Cause I still had SCO on.
systems new, ancient
Get that set up.
future bright. Guide me true, past systems new, endless sight into night. Guide me
Second partial sample collected.
guide me true into the night. Guide me
I could use the SRV, but I tend to just fly between the places. I find it faster than my driving ability in SRV. It's faster for me to fly.
Walk.
Well, or walk, yeah.
I was just joking.
No, I walk between things a lot too. Where'd it go? I know there's a third one over here. I got excited when I saw it. So
Minimum
there
distance
it is.
reached. You've traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
Park over here, and I think these are tussock. Get both. Last one of these in the first.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, like fuel scooping would normally get me up to about 66% heat.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like 48.
Yeah, I can scoop and jump at the same time. I mean, without having to wait to cool down. I can scoop and just go.
Wow.
Does handle heat much better. These are tough.
Sample collection complete.
That'll be the tough. Nothing else in this
Okay, so-
one.
Laden jump is about 39. Unladen is like almost 43.
Let's start.
It's not
Tussock capitis confirmed present.
We have to go
Base
200
value
meters.
3.47 million. Minimum sample distance 200 meters. First partial sample collected.
So if I'm smart, I can find two patches of this in the middle of them and walk between.
Well, there's only like 4 or 5 jumps.
Or I could just like.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 200 meters from previous sample.
It's a big area. Might be able to, might be. There's some more right over there. Let me think this through. There. Here. Assuming I can find it. And since meters matter, I want to go far to the right to get the first sample here.
I don't even remember going all over these places. Oh crap, where is it?
No.
White monkey. Oh, crap. This shit was never here before.
Second partial sample collected.
Okay, there's that one. Oops.
Patch might be big enough by itself without leave the patch.
Yeah, I played Star. What was it? Star Citizen several months back. God, it was horrible.
Oh, don't do that. Everyone loves Star Citizen.
Minimum distance reached.
There's things you can do in it.
Traveled
It's
over
so
200
broken.
meters from previous
It's
sample.
unbelievable.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you do the starter mission, and like, it took me like 8 hours just to get to the nearest
Sample collection
station. Because I kept like desyncing and all sorts of problems. Like, I did a mission, and my helmet desynced, so I died.
Seems like I fell through a floor once, didn't it?
Oh.
Long time ago when I first played it.
Yeah, still happens.
I only played it like twice, and I said, okay, yeah, it looks cool. I'm done. Somebody gave it to me, so.
Yeah.
And a ship. I mean, a ship too. I mean, I need to give it another chance. That means I'd have to reinstall it, because after my hard drive died, I never reinstalled it back. Okay, so we have Cactoidy and the Tussock. I hate getting Fungoidia, but let's go up to orbit and target the Fungoidia and see.
Especially Fungoidia on your crutch. That's really bad.
Looking up at star. Landing gear retracted.
There's one in every crowd.
Charging. Saw the mission born in flight.
See if I can remember how to land on a planet.
Oh, landing's easy.
Yeah, if you've done it like 9 million times.
No, it's easy. You just run into the ground.
I don't think these shields could handle that.
Oh, you might want to put your landing gear down.
Oh yeah, that helps.
I turned my auto landing stuff off in my Mandalay. So it just, if it could find a spot to land me at, it was always far away from where I wanted to actually go, so I didn't screw it. Land myself.
Well, yeah, like sometimes I'll get close and then engage it before they land.
Yeah, and it moves you to the next county over. You know, you're two ravines across there. You know, it goes back to, and you're like,
Yeah, if they can't find it anywhere, yeah. There's certain, like planet surface,
yeah. Well,
really rugged.
I don't think it's real bright.
Well, yeah, interesting because like when I did it, I think it was last night landing on. I'm not sure. Crash site. What the flip is it called? Oh, Dad's Hope.
Oh yeah.
Dad's Hope. It landed pretty close. Like it had to move probably 100 meters from where I originally was going to land or thought it was going to land anyway.
But-
Well,
How'd that work out for you at Dad's Hope? I mean, you get frustrated with all the time having the menu log?
nah, not really. I didn't do it that many times. Probably 10 or something. I was just doing a short one. So I didn't know how much. Because I heard like months ago they increased the, what do you call it? The payouts.
I don't
think it was any different than that one.
I don't know. I just know that you get 3 for every one that you actually get. You get 3. And that's always been the case.
Oh, okay.
And but that's pretty much with any materials, even brain trees or anything else, you know.
Where am I? Why does it always happen? Like you go to land on the dark side of the moon. I hate that.
Go look for some bacteria on the dark side. An issue of frustration there. I've done it several times.
Yeah, I jumped out in like the player. I just had to run around. They couldn't work out where the flipping light was. It was like, nope, can't see anything.
But you know, you have a flashlight. Zip light.
Yeah, I was trying to use the ship lights because I couldn't work out where the flashlight was.
Can't find anything in my Artemis suit and stuff. You know, I don't even know how to use the emotes and stuff. I did figure out that voice attack will I can do a salute if I, you know, give it that command while I'm wearing the suit. That is. Looking for the food. Oh, there's Fungoidia.
What is it? Stop.
You're,
Oh, crumbs.
'cause I know you're not talking to me, right?
No, sorry. No, I wouldn't do that to you. Sir, Cardi said. No.
I was like, I'm pretty much stopped already.
I can't stop anymore.
And what's really good is, like here I am trying to land, right? I spent one stream and no one in chat, and I had people watching me in chat. No one said anything, but they might not have been able to see it because of the I had a picture over the right hand side. But I'm sitting there trying to land. Goes, why the frick won't it let me land? I didn't have my damn landing gear down.
This is the type of stuff I do. What are you doing? Oh, I don't have auto dock. Oh man.
Beyond the edge of time and space.
Oh, we had two. Where the flip are you?
But you showed us
Was it
how
that one?
rise again.
Now, see, this was easy finding this the first time. Now watch, it'll be hard finding the next one. At least land here, so.
Fungoida gelata confirmed present. Base value 3.33 million. Minimum sample distance 300 meters.
Man, I haven't done this in
First partial sample
a
collected.
long time.
Only-
Possibly. Oh, it's over there.
We'll have
Why
to.
have colours changed?
You have night vision on now?
Yep, that's why.
Your story. The tale of a concert.
Yeah, the Mandalay does feel good to.
It's much nimble. Yeah, it's very nimble. See if we can find some more of this.
Oops, don't do that.
You tell me what to do.
I'm sorry.
I know, I'm just messing.
Minimum distance
Oh
reached.
crap, how do you go down? Yeah.
You've traveled over
This is
300
a
meters from
large
previous
area
sample.
of Sussex. Gotcha.
Log date 3 parsecs
not
past the edge.
More Tussock.
Another world beneath my wings. Push past pirates in pursuit.
That way. Oops.
This mission drives me to proceed. Stars surround my solitary ship,
Come on, please, this way.
but in each system that I scan, I find the flames that light the dark. Every star tells
I found out the hard way that that Cobra Mark V, whatever, while it will turn, it will turn quick. It slides a huge amount. A lot of inertia there. Turn, but right into things.
log update, mining metals pure.
Could probably be them. There won't be any place.
System scanned. Found forms of life we've never seen.
Oh,
First footprints on this frozen
when you said two.
land.
Oh, look at
Stars
you.
around my solitary ship. Space stretches
Oops.
silent,
Oh.
still and stark.
Oh, let's turn around.
But in each system that I scan, I find the flames that light the dark. Every star tells a story.
Well, I don't. I don't like going after fun. Often you can find the Fungordi, you just can't find a place to land. Where
No, it doesn't like that.
I'll discover today, and I'll discover today. Low on fuel systems failing.
okay.
Warning lights flash bright and red.
No.
But I won't turn back home.
Oh
I
my
gotta push
goodness, this is
ahead. Push ahead.
yeah, this is.
Oh, finally.
Every star tells a story. Every star shows the way. Every star holds a
give me everything.
secret that I'll discover.
Not greedy, are you?
Yes.
Every star tells a story.
You have, they're having the same problem in a different place.
Every star holds a secret.
So you got any money here? Yeah, a little bit. It's not too bad, actually.
It looks like I should be able to land right where I'm at, but it.
Probably a couple of inches away from where you need to be. Engineer's workshop.
Yeah, don't forget to pin the blueprint. Forget to pin the blueprint.
Yeah, I think I used to have it.
Oh.
Okay, what's going on? Before your module. Dang it. Oh, maybe I haven't done this. Show.
Every night I
No? Oh,
Why I asked? It's why
This all drives me nuts.
why I asked you if you'd opened them up yet.
but it's found. I think it's like it's kept. I think it's kept stuff I've done from before, but
It's a new account.
yes.
Okay, well the bookmarks for the engineers are built into the game.
And there you go. Expanding.
For Pete's sake, come on, let me
Give
land.
me. Oh no, not these three. Meta alloys. So that.
Oh my god, I'm. Can you see this? Can you see my stream?
Hang on. Yes.
Remember what I said about the landing gear, and I spent 20 minutes trying to land?
It's not down.
Jesus Christ. Why the fuck won't it let me land?
I mean, you've been doing this for 10 years.
Oh, now I got all kinds of places to land. I'm like, why won't it let me land there? Now I gotta find where's the damn stuff at that I was looking for. There they are. Much better odds at landing if you have landing gear down. Yes?
Yes. That's
It's,
probably why they call them landing gear.
that's my public service announcement for the night. You want to land? You need landing gear.
PD.
We're going higher. Launch sequence start. Racing
This
past
is gonna
Mars.
be
Nothing can stop me now.
Hopefully it's still. Oh no. There goes 6 hours on that line.
You're not wrong. Talking about opening up an engineer.
Yeah.
6 at least. Depends on the engineer.
Did I do this?
Can you hear the stars calling?
it's
Second
getting
partial
cold.
sample collected.
Can you feel them fall?
I'll just leave my landing gear down for this.
There's a voice that's reaching out through space and time.
Remember where I gave up on because it was purportedly too rough.
Calling me.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 300 meters from previous
I
sample.
don't think I've ever been here. Fudge. I need 3. Darnell's Progress. Progress. Maybe I got it there.
That name sounds familiar.
That's where you get you can purchase metal alloys. So
Oh,
I need
oh.
3. I don't want to have.
Right. And you'll get interdicted over on the way or something. By some NPC. It'll work out.
So otherwise you've got to go to a barnacle site.
Yeah, you want to go buy it. You're gonna want to buy it.
Because then I've got to do, what do you call it, work out how to use an FSD, set up keyboard. It's just crazy. The whole key buying crap for basic stuff shouldn't be this complicated. It's like it took me, I had to go watch a what do you call it, a tutorial on how to set up my SRV so it didn't drive like a piece of crap, and I've still got to mess around with it.
Those are things you pretty much have to only figure out once or twice, you know.
Yeah, it's just, it should be default. The way it's like set up to drive the SRV by default is just absolute. Oh, I remember the first time I tried it, and it was like, oh my god! 3 hours later, still trying to work it. It's like the keys you scream off and then roll all over the place, and it's just nuts. Until like I set up like just WSD and some other thing, and it was just, oh, this is so much easier. I think it becomes complicated because you can use the thrusters to fly around and shit.
Right. I've actually had to use those
Yeah, I know
to get unstuck.
Yeah, I know they're important, but like by default, I can't remember. Was it E and Q? I think it is forward and back. But then you got to try to use your fingers to try to what is it? AD turns left right.
I wouldn't know. I never used that.
Yeah, well, yeah. But they've set it up so like when you're in thrust mode, you can use WD to like move. What do you call it? Your nose up and down, like with a pitch.
Yeah.
While
Sample
flying.
collection complete.
It's like, oh, you'd have to be good to be able to do that.
I'm done with this system.
Wait, no. Where'd it go? Oh, what's it called?
I use my joystick to drive the SRV. I really don't like to take my hands off of the controls too much, except I was using my joystick to control that FSS scanner, and
Yeah.
I was so slow. I just went back to the mouse with it.
Yeah, it's touchy. You have to change the like grid zones and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, you've heard of DCS, yeah?
Sure, I have it. I've never used it. Like, I ran it just to make sure it would run, but I never used it.
Well, you being, aren't you Air Force?
But I didn't.
Well-
I flew a desk.
Okay, well, yeah. But you still might know some of the old like 60s and 70s aircraft. Like, you know what an A40 Skyhawk.
Skyhawk, yeah, Skyhawk A4.
Yeah, I love that thing. And like DCS has like a community-made version that's really good. But trying to set it up for, like at first I was trying keyboard mouse.
Next system en route.
And then I went to you call it hand controller. And then I bought a cheap, you know, the Logitech 3D Extreme Pro.
Yeah. I think I actually have something like that.
Yeah, well, it's not enough really, but like the A4 has differential braking, and it's a pain in the ass. Like the original version had steerable nose wheel, and that would have been easy. But with differential braking, you can just like because on the control pad, you can actually like what do you call it, the bumper pads. It's quite easy to set up so you can, like when you're trying to turn, like you're going onto your
Scan starting.
you
Stand
go
by.
from your hangar to the, like on those service roads onto the
Call it a ramp.
the airstrip. I can't think of the word.
Runway?
But like, yeah, runway. I'm trying to think of several things. I'm overloading my brain cell. So like with the differential braking, you can like press one side, or like one brake to turn, because it's got a castering nose wheel, and it's really hard to set up. So on the gamepad, it was quite easy to do. Like within half an hour, I was able to work out how to, after I'd set up
Body
the
3.
button,
Neon-rich atmospheric
I was able to
landable.
take off, land on an
Landable
aircraft
without
carrier, first go. This is all the first go. Take off from that, land back on the airfield or the runway, and no problems. But trying to use it with the joystick, it was like on, and there was no toggle. I couldn't work out how to get the toggle to work. So it would just break and it turn almost straight, like at least 90 degrees at a time. It was horrific. I couldn't even take off. Couldn't even line up on the runway. And that was after like an hour trying to do this shit.
System scan complete.
My thrusters are on my joystick, but it's a digital control. It's not an analog. So it's basically full on or full off, you know. So I have to tap
So what
it.
do you got? You got X3052.
Well, I've got an X56, but I'm not using it right now. I'm using the T-Flight X Thrustmaster.
Hang on, I had to look into all of these, and I'm just trying to remember. Visualize a T-Flight X. I'll have to go look.
It's cheap. They're cheap.
Well, for you,
What do
in
you?
America, they probably are.
Oh, I mean they're one of the least expensive usable HOTASes.
T-Flight X. I'll have a look. There's the one that I want. Like, there's a couple actually. I was thinking of, but it's just a lot of money. Well, it's not that much. It's not like
Yeah, how much did you pay for that headset?
this headset. Well, stop it.
You can get a lot cheaper headset than what you paid for that.
Vectors.
Yeah, I know. Like the original one was.
You could have got it. You could have got a nice joystick.
Yeah, I know. Well, this wasn't. This was on special. Like originally 289.
Well, don't lose that. Don't lose that gold plating on it. You know, don't let it peel off or something. Damn.
Data incoming.
But I paid 169. So like in America, it's about, it would be somewhere between half and a third. We pay a premium on everything in Australia. China's closer to us than America.
We have tariffs on everything now, so
Oh,
in
yeah.
China it's not as cheap as it used to be.
But,
30 body.
like Wing, I think it was Wing or another brand. They do like really high end stuff. Like the what was it? The Warthog from
V-
Thrustmaster.
Right. Well,
That is a-
VKB makes some really good stuff.
Yes. That's the. I couldn't think of them. And there's another one that I think it's Wing produces a cheap version now.
You know, there's crap. Who was it? Copper Tunis or somebody was telling me another one, and I went and Googled it, and I was like, that's not bad. I can't remember the name of the company, though, but it was not as expensive as VKB, but more expensive than Thrustmaster.
Yeah, I
but
think
it-
it's probably the same one.
But he swears that the build was much better than Thrustmaster. And I'm like, oh, I'm not surprised there, but I don't have any.
There's a whole range of different stuff too.
I don't have any complaints about this T-Flight. It's gone through hell. It's many years old. It was my.
Is it the T1600?
No, the T16000 is different. You can get two of them and have a hostess.
Yeah.
This is a combination throttle and joystick, a separate throttle.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
in the pictures they usually show it as they're attached together, but it comes apart.
Oh, yep. I think
And
I know.
here, let me see if I can.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, hang on. I'm making a coffee.
Oh.
That's why I like wireless. I can walk out 20 meters, which is about 3 feet to the meter. Out the back, and I can still hear music and shit. Okay, where am I? Hang on. Yep, watching now.
Okay, let me turn the camera on real quick. Can't really get it.
Okay. Yeah, it's all good. Oh yeah. Yep, I know that. There's like 3 versions, one for Xbox.
Yeah,
PlayStation
this one
and
has
PC.
a switch on it that says PS3 or PC.
Yeah.
That tells you how old it is, PS3.
Yeah. Which, I looked at that, and that's pretty cheap in Australia. Still about $135 in Australia.
But it's the only thing I don't like. Well, there's a couple of things I don't like about it. It needs more buttons, but there's
That's
no.
what I was going to say.
But there's no software to control the sensitivity or adjust the curves on it.
Yeah. Like it's probably good for really basic stuff.
Yeah, it works fine. It works fine for me, but
Well, that's pretty cool, actually. Let's see if
there's 33 bodies in this system. Is it? I don't think. May not even be a high metal content here. Okay, so there's not gonna be crap here either. I'm gonna go about 20 more minutes, I guess, and call it a night because it's already. But if I, yeah, it's almost 4. It's 3:30 now. But I have to make a command decision. I'll either go, okay, I'm gonna stay up and make breakfast, or I'm gonna just go to bed. And if I end up making breakfast and everything, which because I'm starving, I will end up about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. I go, I need to go to the store and pick up a couple of things, but I really don't because I picked up cat food and things like that yesterday morning. Or I'll wait until the corner convenience store opens up. Well, they open early since it's weekday, and because they sell breakfast and food and stuff there. If I don't want to make my own breakfast, I let them make it for me. But
Got the one?
nothing. There is nothing in this system. Unsurprising composition of material.
That's the Airbuster. Oh, there it is. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, it's called the Wing Ursa Minor flight stick.
Wing?
Win? Like he's in win?
Okay.
Wing. Ursa.
Win wing? Like not lose?
W-I-N.
Okay.
W-I-N-G.
Speak American, man. I can't understand that. What you're saying.
I'm trying to find it. That'll work, I think. Can you do...
No, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, so it's the Ursa Minor flight stick, and it's actually supposed to be quite well. It's not the same build quality as the VKB, but it's pretty close. It has some features that the VKB doesn't have, but for the price, it's really good. Like it's a massive upgrade, it's excepting the throttle. Like you need a second one as a throttle. And it does have, that canted thing that VKB has. It has a similar setup.
Yeah, this isn't cheap. These are expensive.
How much are you looking at?
Well, I'm having. Let's see. That's a joystick, right?
Yeah. Because in Australia it's 188, about $188.
I'm still. Is it in the category of center or right joystick?
It would be, I think, right, if I remember correctly. Wing, Ursa.
There's a.
So in America it's like $100.
There's 1,000. Some kind of no, it's some kind of combo thing. I still haven't seen anything called mini or.
Hang on.
And the Ryan 2.
Give me out a second. Let's see. In the bottom? Of course not. Okay, so in America, it's $113.30.
You say so. I don't.
Well, copy. Where are you? How do I do this? Do I put it in the lobby? Maybe. Yeah.
You can. There's.
Yeah, I find it. Okay. There. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Oh, I could have put it in there. I didn't think of that.
Where did you put it?
Would that be in? I just clicked on you. Send message.
Okay.
Maybe it'd be easy if I just put it in game. Not game.
Got it. I got it.
Okay.
Normal view. Yeah, but it's not loading though.
Oh. What was that?
No.
Maybe it's the difference between
There we
Australia
go.
and
No,
America.
there is.
Maybe it's a bad. Where else could I put it? EU, America, maybe I put America.
Okay, Ursa Minor though. Let me search.
Yep, US. Yeah, maybe. Wait, because was that an Australian website? I don't, like, no, it just says wing.com.
Mine says us.wing.sim.
Okay, yeah, because it's recognizing where you are. So it should give you American website plus.
Oh, it's right there. There's the joystick. There's an Ursa Minor airline joystick.
Yeah, it's not that one.
There's a airline joystick right
USA.
on that flight control.
.s. Yeah, I think that's the one.
Here it is. Fighter joystick. F. Joystick. Ursa Minor fighter joystick right.
Yep.
24.
Because on that web that I showed you, must have been on a special. So it said 113.50, I think it was. Normally 169.95.
This one has. When I'm looking at it, says it's normally 187.
Ooh, that's weird.
And it's.
So I know, like, in Australia, that's what it was.
Every system a surprise. Life forms never seen
That still does.
before.
It does look nice. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Quite a lot of features, particularly like all the buttons on the top. There's like some of those features you don't get until you spend a heck of a lot more. Like there's digital, and there's a whole bunch of like hacks that you can set up to do different things.
Yeah. Somebody wants to buy me a new dual host or dual joystick thing. I'd learn.
If I had the money, I'd do it for you.
Well, I know you would. I know you would. Not.
I would. If I was working, you know.
You're not working and you spend $169 on a wireless
I
headset?
was saved up for it. It was really stupid. It was the first impulse buy I've done in like years. I don't know. Like afterward, I got home and thought, you're an idiot. I was supposed to get like a video card.
Let me ask you a question.
Yep. Oh no.
You said you saved up for it, but yet it was an impulse buy.
No. What I meant, I was saved. I had money saved up,
Uh-huh.
and because I was originally going to I got a new chair because my other one was falling apart, like a new gaming chair, a cheap one. I wanted to get a video card, and I was hoping to get a new monitor. But I got in there. It's like one of the stupidest things I've done in probably the last 5 years. So I ended up with a new chair and a headset.
That's not too bad. I use a cheap office chair. My son left his gaming chair. I could use it, but I really want to take over another one of the bedrooms and make it a gaming room instead of a bedroom type place.
Well, I'm lucky I've got that. Like I've got my.
Oh, I live here. I live here by myself, so I have 4 bedrooms. a big, huge upstairs area for gaming room, like you put pool tables and a huge area.
Yep.
You know, they could be used for that. So I mean, it's not a matter of, and they've got network connectivity. You know, Ethernet cables ran to all those rooms.
Scan complete.
So I have to do it. I really don't want to unhook all my stuff.
Yeah. It takes a long time, eh? Then you got to figure out the best way to set it up, and it can take like hours or even.
Hours, yeah. Get everything reconnected and set up just how you want it, and
Jumping to next system.
And then if nothing goes wrong,
Frameshift now engaged.
mess up.
right. I do want another. I want a better monitor. I mean, I only have these 1080p monitors, and that's fine for what I do. But if I ever do want to try to play at a little higher resolution or something, I'm going to have to get at least one better monitor.
Yeah, well, it depends. Does it? What do you call it? Because resolution is actually the refresh rate, not the actual.
Yeah, no, these are limited to 60 FPS anyway.
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, so you can get like the thing is with your video card. I'm not putting the video card down because mine's even lower spec. It's from a second computer. Because I had a Radeon 6700, but it died about a month or two ago. And I had to. The prices are now just crazy.
Yeah, the GPUs they are.
Yeah. So, like, I've got an RX 574 that I'm having to use at the moment. But, like, if you try to go up from 1080p to say 1440p, you'd need quite a more powerful GPU.
Well, I can handle that.
Yeah.
I mean, this RX 580 can handle 1440. It just don't. I'm not gonna do it at 120 FPS or anything. But I don't care.
Nah. Yeah.
If I can get it 30 frames per second, even that would be fine for me. You know, I can't really tell the difference in my space game between 60 and 30 frames per second. You know.
Yeah. Well, ED's really good at it. Like mine, I get like. I don't get any problems with it. So it's probably downgraded the graphics a bit to be able to do that. But,
you can set super scaling and stuff and everything to have the game actually play at a higher resolution in it. But when it renders it, you have it drop it down. Well, that supposedly makes stuff better in VR. But
yeah.
But Twitch
captured 60, I think. Anyway, with VR.
And with Twitch is offering people to stream at 1440. So I haven't got approved for it yet, but if I do get approved for it, I'd like to try it. You know.
Yeah. Well, GPUs are quite a lot cheaper in the US, so it's probably not that big a deal. Like, AMD brought out what they call the 1660 XT, but I only get the 16 gig.
Yeah, you don't want to buy any 8 gig card.
Now,
what the heck? Oh, it tried to auto honk or something. I was doing things and brought up the Galnet news, and that a voice attack heard me say something, and
it chucked you over there.
it does that. Yep, it heard me say Galnet. So
There you go.
I don't know why, because I didn't say Galnet until it started doing that stuff. Huh.
Yeah, I'd like it to say computer, Galnet or whatever.
I'd like to get its attention first.
Yeah. No.
I go, computer, as I'm holding up the mouse talking to it.
Yeah, like, what do they call it?
Like Scotty on Star Trek.
Yeah.
Alright, as soon as I get back to the carrier, I am going to be ending. I've got a
Body
system to
B3.
scan and
Neon atmospheric landable.
see what the next fix is.
Landable with atmosphere. Body B2. Neon atmosphere. atmospheric landable. Landable with atmosphere. Body beam.
Alright.
Neon atmospheric landable. Landable with atmosphere.
I'm looking forward to this quest. Yeah, but for that, because it's only like a medium level GPU in Australia, it costs like $630 minimum. That's the cheapest versions.
I was talking with, might have been Ocker or somebody, and he and other people have told me that things are way more expensive there. I don't know if it's because of the shipping cost or what, but
A lot of it's tax. Just the government taxes you to death here. It's gotten worse and worse. Like, I don't know, you don't smoke or whatever, but say you drink alcohol and smokes, there's a 50% of that is tax. Like, for a packet of 20, it's $35.
for a pack of cigarettes?
Yeah, a pack of 20 cigarettes.
Body A3.
Like,
Neon
say,
rich
Jim
atmospheric
Beam,
landable.
Jack,
Landable with atmosphere.
that cost me $70 here.
Damn.
Yep.
I do smoke, so that's why I was like, oh. Smokes a cigarette pack with 20 in it, one individual pack, range, depending on the brands and stuff, probably between $6 and $9, depending where you're at and what state and stuff. 'Cause some states tax cigarettes way more than where I live.
Yeah. So, like, for the low end stuff, that's about 35, but for, like, a well-known brand, say Marlboro or whatever, then you're looking at about nearly $50.
That's, you can buy a carton.
Adjusting for jump.
Yeah. I
Here
remember
for-
when it was 75 cents. But you can get what now this big illegal market for off-brand stuff from, say, China or wherever, where you can get like a packet of 20 for like
Compiling
$12.
data for photography.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Something here. So hopefully the carrier is here. Alright, I'm going to be ending my stream as soon as I get back to the carrier.
Yeah.
And I'm going to call it a night, mostly. Appreciate you coming in though and chatting with me.
Well, it's been great. I love chatting with you. I want to be in game with you one day when I get this thing sort of sorted out. This ship. Because I remember we went to a planet we were mining something. And that was fun. Maybe tomorrow or the next day after we'll meet up again.
Could be. I'm going to be heading back towards the bubble here. Down here. To make sure I stay in the top 50% in that fact. Community group. Community thing. Let's.
Go.
I'm still in the top 50% so far. I just keep waiting until I get pushed out because I have inactivity as other people contribute. I don't know how I made it in the top. I mean, you only had to get like 12 million contributions to get in the top 50%. Go turn in real quick. And my
Gear deployed.
won't be much. Let's go see real quick before I
Good, you're
finish up.
aboard. We should head out, and soon.
It won't be much for you. What? Only 100 million credits?
I doubt it could be probably more like 70 or 60.
Oh, yeah. Depends on how long you've spent doing it, though, I guess.
Well, tonight only a couple of hours.
Oh, see, that's But when, because carrier upkeep is still heaps expensive though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah. But I've got like almost 16 billion in on the carrier that take care of that stuff. Well, and I have $1 billion in my pocket, so to speak.
But they are, yeah, 'cause you'd have to do rebuys as well. Do you have to do rebuys? You can't lose a carrier, can you?
No,
No. Well, then you don't have to do rebuys on it.
your carrier can go into debt and get suspended before they, do stuff. But my
Just pay off your debts.
and my carrier upkeep is 32 million a week.
Wow.
In my
I
system,
reckon they should probably drop that down to like 1 million a day or something. So 7 million a week.
the difference.
Between 7 million and 32 million?
Oh. Yeah, I was thinking a month. No, that's not a month. That's a week. 32 million a week. But I can go a long time with 15 or 16 billion dollars in the bank. But
Oh, yeah.
I do that because I actually, when my hard drive died, my carrier actually went $25,000 in arrears because I couldn't log on or anything to transfer money. I had to put the game on a different computer and stuff to log in. I simply did that just to log in and transfer money to the carrier.
Oh, fun. Did you have an actual hard drive, like a HDD or an SSD?
It was the SDD failed.
Wow.
No, yeah. Let me think because it was the SDD because it was a small SDD. It was only like 250 or 500 meg or something, and I replaced it with a terabyte SDD.
Can I be of assistance?
So I've got a couple of those. Well, I've got 3 computers and they're all, the old style SATA SSDs. You've got the new one, got 2 SSDs, like the little oblong type of thing.
Right. 61 million. That's what I made tonight, plus about 2.5 million exploration data.
Anything more to share?
That's 2 weeks of the carrier.
To our research.
Like when I was using the Vulture, like if I did low res, I'd do it in one so I didn't get died. But I'd do about 5 million at a time, probably in an hour. So usually I'd put in 8 hours or something.
Wow.
Quite a bit.
A lot of time to play in a has-res.
So I'd go somewhere close where there was a base close by and just run back and forth every so often so I didn't lose my credits. Yeah, there's times I've played mass amounts of time. Like there's a game called Tribes. The first time I played that, I put in 3 days straight.
Wow.
72 hours. And that was pretty common back then. Because I get like several days off and just game. But even when I was working, I'd do somewhere between 8 and 10 hours. Like I'd come home at about 5 and just game until about 7:30 a.m. Then just go to work.
Yeah. All right, I'm done. I'm going to end here and call it a night. Now, listen, today's Monday. I'll be streaming later today. You should get a notification on Discord when I'm streaming. I put you in the announcements thing.
Yep.
When I stream on Twitch, at least. I don't know if it.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll try to find you on Twitch if I remember. I think my mind's going.
It should be really. Notification has URL doesn't seem to be before. It's only for 12 minutes. And we're bought in. At any rate, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, and I'll see you again.
Right. Yep. Next time we catch each other, hopefully we'll game. Well, we'll catch a week or something.
Hang on just a second. Let me go ahead and end the stream. That won't end our Discord, though.
That's a good.
Searching the stars for a world like home. Aft explorer drifting through the dark we roam. Scanners up, signals strong. Every system's a map, every scan's a song. From the edge of the void to the planets untold, hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky, exo-biology waiting, no limits to fly. From the edge of the void to the planets untold, hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky, exo-biology waiting, no limits to fly. Earth-like worlds untouched and wild, pirates out there with fury piled. Between the peace and danger's call, Bacardi stands strong, never will fall. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sights, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. Boots hit the ground, scanners ping alive. Biological wonders in the deep survive. Through the nebula's reach, to the stars untamed, every new discovery adds to the game. But there's danger out there in the pirate zone. Federal Corvette's engines moan. Locked in tight, no mercy given. When pirates attack, it's survival driven. Between the stars and battles fought, he never loses the mission he's got. Life in the black, born for the quest. Bacardi pushes on, never needs rest. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sights, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small. Commander Bacardi answers the call, exploring the mysteries, fighting the foe. In the galaxy's depths, it's where he'll go. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sights, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small.